Aishwarya ma'am for supporting all the cancer kids. And when my daughter was meeting on September only, that time she was 3 or 4 years. Now she is a grown up girl, and she is doing well with his work. She is doing internship in Nampia. Okay, it is with your support only, ma'am.
This is just an example, but there are other kids. Maybe next time I'll definitely get those kids to meet you because they're all want to meet you. And yeah, on this special day, we want to give you something. Can I have Nirali? It's just a small thing, but it's our feelings put into it.
So I would like to read out this heartfelt message to Aishwarya ma'am. Some people pass through this world and leave it just as they found it. But people like you, Aishwarya ma'am, time to do special things for others that make the world more beautiful. Thank you, Aishwarya ma'am, for always supporting CPA. Thank you so much and wish you a very happy birthday.
You want to say something?
So as I mentioned, Aishwarya supports the Smile Train project, and they have sent a message for her. The team at Smile Train wishes Aishwarya a very happy, blessed golden birthday. In her decade-long association with Aishwarya as a global goodwill ambassador, she has always shown grace, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to help children with clefts. She truly embodies beauty with a golden heart. We are grateful for the generous donation to support life transforming cleft surgery for 50 children and look forward to celebrating the Day of Smiles on 20th of November with Aishwarya, her family, and the children we serve. God bless.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. Yes, it is my birthday, but I'm here because of my parents, my mother, my angel, my father, my guardian angel, who's always with us. I truly believe that, and I'm fulfilled, I'm strengthened, and I'm blessed to have Mama and Papa in my life. And I stand here today on a birthday only because of my parents. God bless me with my angel Aaradhya, who is my everything. I know you'll always read my posts or it's repetitive, but because it's true and it's honest when I say she's my angel, she's the absolute love of my life, and I breathe and I exist for her. I love you, darling. Words aren't enough to express my love for my pillars here, and they are my world, they're my everything. And I'm blessed at the same time to find angels like Dr. Pai in my life, who we always joke, he's a brother across generations. He's like a brother to my mother, he's a brother to me. I'm sure he evokes similar sentiments in Aaradhya, even if she calls him Dr. Pai uncle, because that's just him. He's there, ever present, and when I say angel, that's really who he is. Any hour of the day, night, and calm and present and willing. And you know, when we say the work of God is a service to mankind, is service to God, he embodies that. Through whatever crisis, through whatever challenges in life, very, very calming presence. Blessed to have taken up the vocation of becoming a doctor. That's ideal. Sangeeta ji is smiling. That's his wife. Very silent but strong and wonderfully endearing presence in all our lives. And while this all sounds very personal, let me reassure you that anybody's lives he has, all the people's lives he has touched. There are many from our fraternity, there are many outside, but he's silently there. He is, I mean, that's not how we met him, not through the fraternity. It's been a personal association, but he's there, and he really brings so much strength, meaning, and healing in every which way to people's lives. Through him, yes, we as a family did start visiting the GSB Seva Mandal and Ganpati Ji during Ganesh Chaturthi. And we through him discovered all the good work that they do. And it's been a very reassuring to know how meaningful and effective their work has been over the years. So when he shared with me that he was looking to healing them as the GSB Seva Mandal as a community, as a body, were working on the idea, and which is already well on the way to fruition of making this hospital. Yes, it was an immediate yes for me to come on board, and since it was just the other day, yes, he mentioned the contributions, begun with that, but here we are, I think, together, communicating to all of you out there that, you know, we all are blessed with so much in our lives, and we all have such wonderful occasions in our lives, and of course, celebration could be in heart, in spirit, in action, however one chooses. But I think it's wonderful when we're able to make it more meaningful and do something impactful as well. Well, that's my personal sentiment. It always has been. And over the years, we as a family have definitely worked towards bringing that to fruition and reality, from daddy to mom, now Aaradhya as well. We always talk about it, and do you have to say something as well? See? What she was just telling me the car when coming in. Let her share that. Go on.
So, good evening. I feel that this, what my darling, my life, the only reason I'm alive, my mama. It's true. Well, what I think she's doing is truly important and truly wonderful. You know, celebrating with a meaningful purpose. Like, it's truly enriching and fulfilling. It's helping the world. It's helping everyone around us. It's helping people. And I just want to say, what you are doing is truly incredible.
Okay, that is actually, yeah, what she was telling me, love you too. Thank you. What she was telling me in the car is, Amma, this is truly so much more fulfilling and impactful and meaningful. And that's why I said, go on, say it yourself. She's telling me in the car, and I'm so glad she gets it. And like her, so many out there through you, I hope consider underlining personal experiences with also enriching other people's lives as well. I mean, I'm so moved, Anita, the work you all do at CPA. You're not doing this day in and day out, every waking day of your lives, and God bless you all. All angels here, all angels of, I think, our community, who are there for people all around us, who have chosen to take this up as your vocation, your job, but at the same time, this is the purpose of your everyday. And the blessings you're amassing because of, when people are going through such challenging situations in your life, and when it comes to healthcare. And since I'm so closely associated with doctors and people like you, Anita, who's working so closely with patients, with particularly cancer patients, even just the knowledge of when you know someone has cancer, it throws you. And you need immense strength and immense empathy, a lot of support on all fronts, and even financial is a very, very strong aspect of it, to see your treatment through, and it's an ongoing part of life, and it doesn't end with just those rounds or those cycles and this, that, and the other. So I truly feel that I am only feeling gratitude at this moment. Gratitude to all of you for the good work that you do. Thank you for having me meet with one of the families today. That was unexpected, but very, very, I was just so overwhelmed and so moved because we are just instruments, in the hands of God. Like they say, Nishkam Karma, we just do our karma, and it's just through us. It's not really us doing anything. But if that can actually make a difference, to put it very, very simply, in people's lives, I'm just so grateful to have received God's blessings, to have had the opportunity, and several times in life, and it will continue to be my way of life, to be able to do my karma and be there in any which way that I can for everybody in my life and everybody's life who I can touch. I couldn't see today becoming memorable in any other way. I just had to stand here and through you members of the media express my gratitude to everybody who's touched my life, all the professionals I have worked with, who gave me the opportunity to be able to stand here today as a public personality, as a personality on a public platform, where I'm able to communicate to a wider audience through a megaphone. So that is by the virtue of the work I have done, and hence my gratitude to all the professionals I have worked with. But even more so to my audience, because of the support and love that you have given me over the years, which allows me to be effective beyond myself in life, to be able to do anything that's impactful. And you give me the strength, you give me the power, you give me the ability, you empower me, you give me the ability and to be able to enrich others' lives, but very honestly, it is you who is enriching my life. So I'm blessed. Thank you. I take this opportunity just to say thank you all to your team. And my mama is a very strong lady. I don't know if I should share this, but earlier this year, cancer has touched our life too personally. My dad, my mom earlier this year, but she's come out of it with the support and the healing of incredible doctors and a lot of love and blessings from so many. And thank you, Doc. Her sisters here, her sisters have been incredible support. And like I keep saying, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And we have worked before too. We don't start only working with causes or with communities only if and when they touch our lives. This was incidental, it happened afterwards. I've been working with the organizations way before, as Anita shared with you. And that's the way it should be. But if reason propels you, if if moving experiences awaken something within you, then God bless that be so. That isn't the case with my family, but definitely a lot more now, even personal empathy. Imagine that happened later in life, but now we know it closely too. That what all it entails, and prayers, strength, love, empathy, compassion, and just all the strength to families who face so many challenges on so many fronts, healthcare too, and in whatever way we can. These are some of the steps that we do, we will be meeting shortly again on our father's birthday on the 20th, because actually Aaradhya's is on the 16th of November and Dad's is on the 20th. So I started celebrating the Day of Smiles with Smile Train with on my father's birthday. But we're all November, so it's just become more meaningful that we do it effectively at the time, and out of respect for my father, on the 20th itself. But so I'll see you all then again, and we'll talk more about that cause on that day, on that platform. But today, particularly drawing attention to us as a people, I think all of us, on supporting you on your mission and the dream to bring this hospital to fruition. Also, God bless CPAA, and we're all here to support you. I am, for sure, and you all know that. And thank you so much. Absolute gratitude. Thank you for your time, members of the media, for coming today. Thank you for your wishes, and thank you for all your love. God bless.